Knowledge is power.
Absolutely positively, nothing beats breathing. Or the dog. Who's that? Get him. Shut up. Hey. We got a couple things today. Shut up. We got a couple things today. Something I found called a 4-point. What the fuck? It's like we're in fucking Beirut, man. Helicopters and shit, cars and dogs. What the fuck? We got something I found. It's called a 4-point transverse abdominis trainer. Works all the shit in here. You have your diaphragm, pelvic floor, your intercostal muscles. You want to strengthen all that. Anybody that's lucky enough to get one of these, maybe you had stuck on a fucking respirator for quite a while. Motherfucker, those things are bullshit. We have to strengthen our lungs. Something else that I found, I didn't find it, I've known about it for quite a while. Diaphragmatic breathing. No, I didn't make that shit up. Okay, it's what all those fucking tough guy opera bitches do. Last, one of the things that I found this thing called an expand-a-lung for respiratory training. We must strengthen our lungs to get as much air in as we can. Not only that, but you're also going to strengthen the inner core. Very, very important. Okay? Follow this. It's going to be interesting. The expand-a-lung. I found this little fucker online. It's like a little scuba regulator. Mouthpiece, you plug it into your pie hole. And right there you can see you can make it easier or harder to breathe in and out. Actually works out really well. There's a little device, a little nose clip stopper thing that I picked up from research. I blackmailed the one guy. Here's our champion. You can check it out. Sort of self-explanatory. No big mystery. You can see it adjusts, harder, tighter. Righty tighty, harder to breathe. Lefty loosey, easier to breathe. You plug it into your pie hole. La la la. And breathe. Breathe in. Try to take a nice deep breath. You want to try to work is something called your intercostal muscles. These are the muscles that are located between the ribs. Breathing in and breathing out. You don't really have to push too hard. I like to push a little bit harder. I don't know. I think it makes it work a little bit harder. Yeah, nose clip, because start out without it. But I found this thing. Whatever you use is what you use. I can sort of use it. Whatever you're using, you can use and whatever. But I find that even though I don't want to, I still find myself breathing through my nose with this thing. You might look like a douchebag, but it's much more difficult. Breathe in. Breathe in and take a nice deep breath. Hold it, and then push it out. When you breathe it in, you're working the exterior intercostals. They're lifting up the rib cage to allow you to get more air into your lungs. When you're breathing out, you're working the inner intercostals. They're bringing the rib cage back together. You really got to check this thing out. It's badass. Okay, same picture as before. This is just a picture of your intercostal muscles. The exterior intercostal muscles allow you to breathe in, the interior intercostal muscles assist in breathing out. If you're on a ventilator with those tiny little ventilator breaths that they're pumped into you, this is something you should seriously consider on strengthening. It's a muscle. It can be worked. The more air that you get into your system, the more stamina you have. Really find out about the intercostal muscles. And the expand lung. Okie dokie, we're going to be dealing with diaphragmatic breathing. Okay, on your picture on your left, you'll see inhalation. The diaphragm contracts, pushes down, lets the intercostals kick in. Right hand side is when you exhale. Diaphragm relaxes, moves up. Intercostals kick in. Now, as much as this exercise is any others, really concentrate on what you're doing. Not that you shouldn't concentrate on the other exercises, because really think about the muscles you're moving here. This is important. You want to breathe through the nose and extend that stomach out. Push it out. Right there. Push that stomach out. Let that diaphragm drop. Breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Take good deep breaths. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Pay attention to what you're doing here. As much, if not more. Think about the muscles you need. Go get them. Okay, next up, the transverse abdominis. What is that? Obviously, the transverse abdominis is your inner core beneath the abdomen, beneath the obliques. Incorporates part of the diaphragm, the multifidus, and the pelvic floor. This is very important muscles. What exercise can we do? There's things that I've found called vacuums. Basically, it's a breathing, not really a breathing exercise. It is just holding in your gut, sucking that in. Okay, you're going to see right here, breathing in, and I breathe out all the way, and then suck in your belly right there. Suck it in, hold it in, for as long as you can. There it is. I can't do it for very long. Breathe in, breathe out, all the way out, suck it in. All right, you're going to see this next exercise we're doing, but this is very important. You got to strengthen the transverse abdominis. Makes everything else stronger. Leads us to the 4-point transverse abdominis trainer. This is a little different. You have to get up on all four, back to quadruped. This in itself is a difficult exercise. If you do it as best you can, try as hard as you can. You'll notice that our subject right here, just try to stabilize that. Okay? When you breathe in, release that diaphragm, push that stomach down, and then breathe up. Straighten the spine right there and suck that gut in. Breathe out. Relax. Okay. Breathe in. Straighten the spine. Suck in that gut as best you can. Maintain posture there. Try to hold this as long as you can. It's advised to do sets of 10 seconds, 10 sets. I can't do it. I can do as much as I can do, and I try desperately to. Hold that stomach in, straighten that spine. As still as you can. Hold that position. You see right there, that's a breath in, breath out. Suck it back up. Hold that pose, hold that stance, hold that whatever it is you want to call that, hold that. As best you can, to the best of your ability. Extremely difficult, extremely effective. If you try this and you can't do it, try it again. Keep trying, keep doing it. You can see I'm just getting to the end of this video you're watching right now. Finishing the editing and stuff like that. Listen, a lot of the shit we're doing here, don't take my word for this. Alright? Don't take my word at all, ever. Investigate. Find out if what it is I'm talking about and all the bullshit that I'm going through and I'm doing is worth the shit. Talk to your therapist, talk to a doctor. Do not work on blind faith alone. But this is shit you should really, really look into. Alright? Now, I'm not doing these videos because I want to fucking have, somebody look at my fucking naked quad rod. I don't give a shit about that. I don't care if you decide to do this. Okay? I really don't. But the simple fact is, I'm doing this shit because it's working. Not because it's fun. Not because I like to see my stupid ass self on fucking video. I don't care. I do this because it's working. However, coming to a point right now at the end of this, you're going to see the one screen coming up, and I'm going to need you to do some homework. Alright, here's your homework. You're going to Google intercostal muscles, diaphragmatic breathing, transverse abdominis, mechanisms of breathing, expand a lung. You either educate yourself or stay stupid. The choice is yours. Make the right one. Sit up. Don't listen to a single word I say if you don't research what I'm talking about. Any of the training that I do, check it out. Talk to a therapist, a doctor, a trainer, somebody, something. Okay? Do your homework. Any questions? angryquad@gmail.com. Get to work.